Okay, so this is group 7 for COEN 288 mobile development app development course. Here we are presenting a small demo for our first project milestone of remote reminder app. So let's try to look at the app. So basically, when the user clicks on the launcher from applications menu, he will land on a login screen basically. What we have here provided is a sign-in mechanism via Gmail. So basically, we will take email of a user to log in or authenticate user for our app. So let's go ahead and log in with Gmail. Basically, it will check for whatever account has been added in an Android phone. If there is no account, then it will ask to add one account, just like it is asking right now. So let's try to add an account. I'll log in with my SU email ID. Let's go next. It will ask for some privacy policy issues, and it will ask for my login password, and let's log in. So for now, whenever so basically it is logging into Gmail right now. What will happen after this is our app will try to connect this user with Firebase API. Over there, it will authenticate this user with this particular email ID. If there is a new user for our app, then Firebase API will create a new user and authenticate him. If the user is already existing at our Firebase database end, then it will log in with any existing user. As you can see, we have landed on an activity called outgoing reminders, and this is the first screen user will see one after login. There is a menu icon at the top end. So if let's cover the different menus in our app. So basically there is a header in the menu, or basically a drawer will pop up from left, and there he can see in the header we can see user picture. Basically it's a Gmail picture if user has set in his Gmail account. If there is no picture for that particular user, then as a fallback we will use Gravatar picture for that user, and below that we can see display name and email for that particular user. Below that there are different menu items uh, to navigate through. Outgoing, for example, outgoing reminders, incoming reminders, friends, logout. If the user logs out, if the user click on logout, then basically he will log out of our app, and he can sign in with any different account if he wants to. So let's log in with the same account for testing purpose. Oh, it's pretty slow. So we are logging in with the same account, and we landed on outgoing reminders activity. You can see some reminders already there. We were trying to test the app, and these reminders we have created before this demo. So basically these reminders are coming up from Firebase database, where we have stored this on the go. Just like this. So basically these are the reminders which this particular user has set for his friends. And if you go to incoming reminders, then you will see a different set of reminders, and these are the reminders which have been set by this user's friends. So this is the main difference between outgoing reminders and incoming reminders. These two list of reminders will be in real-time sync with our Firebase database. So whenever any updation happens at Firebase end, this list will get updated. For example, if I am deleting any reminder for my friend, then that particular change uh, will directly happen, and on my friend's mobile that reminder will be removed on immediately. Uh, there is another active menu called friends. Uh, in this activity, we are just fetching all the contacts uh, from uh, this phone's contact directory, and there is a search uh, text search box as well on the top, where user can search for any particular contact. So basically, if I type any keyword, then accordingly that particular user will be, so basically the list of will be filtered based on this search keyword. uh, okay, so and there is another one. So if we click on this pink plus icon, it will direct the user on add reminder activity, where user can create new reminders for his friends, uh, starting with different elements on this activity. There is a name of field where the name of the you friend will be displayed. Right now it is not integrated, but we plan to integrate this with a spinner list, where user can select a friend among his uh, registered users. Below that, there is a date picker and time picker field. So if by default it will take the current time of this phone, and if you click on the date, then there is a pop-up that will open up. User can select any date, any future date, or uh, previous date. Not going ahead. Oh, so you need to scroll for to change the month, and if you want to select a date for, let's say, 15 March, then I'll click on the date. I'll click OK, and then it will open up another pop-up to set the time. By default, it has taken the current time, and if I want to change the hour, then I'll change the hour. Then it will ask for minutes. Let's select minutes as 15, so I'm changing time to 10:15. I can select between AM or PM, and then I can click on OK to change the time. So as you can see, the time and date has been changed. I can write a description for this reminder. So let's say, hey Chris, uh, uh, call me at 10:15 AM on 15th of March. And we can also set a location. Oops, let's try to do this again. Oh, so basically, sorry about this. I don't know what happened. I think I misclicked by mistake. So let's say, Chris, call me. Oh, I didn't know this. Anyway, call me. So there is a we can also set a location for this reminder. For example, whenever Chris will enter a location, or Chris will enter in a radius of particular location, then only this app will set or trigger a reminder for Chris. Right now it's not integrated yet, but we plan to add this in Milestone 2. So after all this settings, if user clicks on this tick mark at the end of the screen, this particular reminder will be saved. It basically, what is happening behind the scene is it will trigger a Firebase API call to save a reminder in our database, and it will come back, and basically it will go to outgoing reminders activity, and you can see that there is a a new item in our list view uh, for the new reminder being added. So I think this is pretty much all we have done so far. Uh, Initially, while we were planning doing sign-in activity, we thought to authenticate user via mobile numbers. Uh, but we faced some issues, so we were using Digits API from Twitter. But somehow we are facing issues, so we removed that code, and for now we are going only with email authentication. Uh, for demo purpose, we have used Android emulator for this demo, and we are recording this on laptop. So the context which we saw in the context friends activity, there was only one contact. But if uh, there is any other device and there are lots of friends in my phone, then the whole list will appear in this screen. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and yeah, that's it. Thank you.